Hey gang, East Coast Lumberjack, Rod Cumberland from Keswick Ridge. And we're going to talk right now about this baby. Okay, squared wood standing block chop. So shout out to the guys I met today at the UMB Woodman's competition. Guys, this is the same day. This is before your awards. But I said I want to show them how to open up a block. Okay, so some people are going to hate me for this because the cat's out of the bag, the secret's out. But in all honesty, for you guys to chop a little bit better, you need to know how to open a square block, okay? A lot of people are doing it wrong. So this here video is all about how do I chop my opening face on a squared 8x8 or 6x6, either one, okay? So we're going to start here. I've got two sides, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through 8 swings on one side and 8 swings on the other. And we're going to see which chopping technique, which pattern gets you farther in the block, okay? So this was a round block, okay? I just squared it. It's dry, okay? So it's not good wood, which is not good. But it'll serve the purpose, okay? So if this was fresh wood, my axe would be going that much farther, okay? And actually fresh wood will show this a lot better. But even still, even with it dry, you will see what I'm going to tell you, okay? Now, so this side, my first side, I'm going to do as you guys do, okay? Now, I watched a lot of yous, and what you do when you're opening this block, okay, you hit one here, and then you go in a pattern, okay? You go around, 1, 2, 3, 4. You go in your circular pattern right off the bat, okay? You can't do that. Well, you can, but we saw the results today when you do that, okay? When you're chopping squared wood, actually, let's just do this, okay? So I'm going to go around, I'm going to chop here, 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 and here on the face, like a lot of you guys did, okay? And we're going to watch how it goes, okay? I'll do 8 swings before we switch to the other side, okay? Now let me just try to position this so that we can see it right there. Okay. So, it's dried wood, but I'm using a comp axe, okay? So this is a 2-tie, it's a super grind, okay? So a super grind has got a banana back here, and then it's got a chisel on the edge. So it's not a bad little axe, but it's not my best axe by far, okay? But it's still a comp axe. So this is typically what we saw today, okay? So again, the other thing, college competitors, don't race your block, chop your block. If you chop your block and don't race your block, you'll do a lot better. So typically, this is what you're doing. Okay, you guys are hitting right here. Okay, so it looks like this. 1, 2, then you go over, 3, and then you come up. Okay. So, that's 4 swings and no chips out. Now again, this is a little bit harder block, but look how much I've penetrated here, okay? I've gone in there maybe, what, 3/4 of an inch? What about this one? Look at this, okay? You're penetrating nothing. When you hit this flat surface of an 8x8, your axe will not penetrate. Now, I'll do another round because I told you I'd do 8. I might actually do 12, okay? Because you'll see once this chip comes out, things go a little bit better. So then we're going to go back and start again. 5, 6. Now, 6 swings to get this chip out. And now you guys will go way over here. That's 6, 7, 8. So now the second one's out. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So, the brutal assessment. Okay, so, again, it's tough wood, so my axe isn't sinking much. It's sinking about 1.5 to 2 inches. So this is 12 swings. We're in here. Look how far in we are. Okay, so we're in, well, we're about 2/3 of the way here. Not quite the same here. Okay, so that's with 12 swings. Let's look at the far side, our chip side. Okay, we're in here. So, about 1.5 inches, okay? So, that's how you guys are chopping. Now, what I want to tell you is, we're going to chop this side different, okay? And I want you to try this, okay? Just don't take my word for it. Go out and get a squared block, especially you guys at UMB, okay? You guys try this at UMB because you got some decent wood there to practice on now. What you want to do, you want to cut this corner. Don't cut this flat, cut the corner. Not flat, the corner. So we want the corner here and a corner here. You want this chip out as fast as you can get it out. Because once you get that out, you've got fresh wood there underneath and you can start making hay, okay? You can start gaining. So once this chip comes out, your next swing doesn't go over here on the flat. It goes right here where that chip come out. Okay, so once this chip is out here, you've got a line here between your flat wood and your chopped wood. Okay, the round part, the middle of your axe, wants to hit where that joint is, okay, where the flat meets up with the piece that's chipped out. And I'll show you this in slow motion so you know what you're going to do. And then we'll do 12 swings on this side, and we'll see where we're at. So, I need to put you somewhere where I'm not going to jiggle you on the deck. So let's try this. Okay. So remember, we're chopping the corner because we want this chip out of there in 2 swings. Remember over here, it took us 6 to get a chip out. If we go here and here, it should come out in 2. So let's see. Okay. 1, and I missed that. See where my axe is? I should have been hanging out here a little bit more. Let me repeat that. I want that right about here. 1, right there. That's where you want to be. So again, slow-mo, because I want you to understand. Okay, see where that is? See, it's hanging out here. It's hanging out here. See where that's at in there? Swing number 1, you want to take that corner. Now watch what happens on swing number 2. Okay, that's 1. Now this is 2. Okay, see that? So in 2 swings, we've actually taken that chip out. Okay, so that one's just hanging on. So that's 1 swing here, 2 swings here, and your chip's out. In 2 swings. It took 6 swings on the other side, it took 2 swings over here. And again, this is dry wood. If it's fresh wood, that's going to fly out of there. Now, let's look at this. You can see, this is unchopped, this is chopped. So right where this middle line is right here, okay? Between the chopped and the unchopped wood. The round of your axe on swing number 3, the center of your axe is going there for 3. And the center of the axe is going here for 4. Okay, so now that you have that chip out, you want to remove more wood. Okay, so the whole idea is you want to open up your block. And the fastest way to open an 8x8 is on that corner. Okay, that corner right there. And we've done it with 2 swings. 1 up, well, my first one I buggered, but first one was up, second one down, that chip is out. Now watch, I'll do 2 more. And watch how the wood moves out of this block. Okay, so that's 2. 3, 4. Look at that. Okay, so again, piece by piece, just so you understand. So 3 was here on the corner, okay, right here. And that blows this. Number 4 is here. I'm probably over there a little bit too much, but right here is 4. And see that chip is out. So the next one is blown as, so now I've taken 4 swings. In 4 swings, I'm an inch here, an inch here. I'm not quite as far over here, okay? But remember, we're chopping 8 by 8. Your axe is at least 7 inches wide. So I'm going to do 4 more swings, because remember, we did 12 on the other side. We've only done 4 right now. So let's do another round of 4, okay? Tip that up a little bit more so you can see it. There we go. That's 4. Now I'm coming back over here to this corner again and blowing that near chip out again. So that's 4. 5, 6. And I didn't hang it enough, but even still it's going to show us what we're doing. 7, 8, sorry. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Other than my aim's a little bad. But still, it's going to show you. So this is what's happened. Okay. My block is broke. But with the same number of swings, so this is how far we're in here. Okay. Remember, front side, we were in 1.5 inches. Actually, let's compare near wood to near wood, far wood to far wood. So here's my near wood here. Okay, we're in 1.5 inches on the top. We're almost 2 inches on the bottom. And that's our near face. That's our close face. That's chopping on the flat like you guys are doing. Now let's try the East Coast Lumberjack method. So, here we are here. We're in here now. Same number of swings, 12 swings. We're here now at least 4 inches. We're actually halfway on our block. Okay, you see that? You see that? On the top, look where we're at. Okay, same thing. Okay, that's 4 inches of wood. Okay, so here and here, this wood's moving, okay? Now, I would have put 2 more drivers in before I swung on this one. But let's come around, let's look at the chip side. Okay, actually, let's do the chip side on side number 1. Remember what we showed here? So on our chip side, we're in here about 1.5 inches, and we're in about 1 inch here. Let's look at our chip side, or the far side of your block, on this one. Okay, the way I'm showing you to chop. Okay, so what? We're into our halfway mark. Okay, same as on the top. Look at this here. We're past half. Look how far in we are. Way past half. Because once you take this near wood out over here, once this wood comes out, you've only got 2 inches of wood left here. And your 7 inches of axe can drive that 2 inches of wood in like a lot. Okay, so with just 2 swings over here, you can see I'm in past half. Okay, so the reason I'm doing that, the reason I'm telling you this, is you're chopping your blocks wrong. Okay, when you take your axe and hit on this flat surface, you get absolutely 0 penetration. And you guys have all done it, so you know what I'm speaking of. Okay, so don't chop on the flat. Come out here in the corner. Take that corner off. 1 corner here, 1 corner here. That will blow that chip out, okay? Especially on fresh wood. And you guys at a competition are always going to be chopping fresh wood. But it doesn't matter. This is a dry stick, and it did the same thing. Okay, so 1 up, 1 down on this corner. That chip is out. And then you're going to go, next one is right on that crease. The belly of your axe is there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then you're coming back to the corner, 5, 6, and you're going to see, geez, I'm almost halfway at 6 swings. Then you're going to come back over again, 7, 8. Okay, and the whole face is open then. Okay, the whole face of your 8 by 8 is opened up. So, A little bit of tidbit from the East Coast Lumberjack for you guys chopping squared wood. And those that don't know it, hopefully you see the difference. Look at the difference in penetration. Okay? We've got a lot more chopping to do there. Look at this side. Okay? I'm putting my drivers in and going around. Okay? 12 swings both sides. Huge difference. Okay? I'm double the distance in here. Okay? I've taken out twice as much wood with this technique. So, word to the wise. If you want to chop a squared block, faster. Okay? You want to get a little bit better. And I watched a few guys today, and I went over and mentioned to you guys, okay, I told you, take that corner off first, and then work around. So this technique, this is what I'm talking about. First two here, take the corner off. 1, 2. Once that wall of wood comes out, start right there with a round of your axe. 3, 4. Okay? And then once that's out, you come back here 5, 6, and you're going to be deep. Then 7 and 8, you're going to be able to drive all that wood on the far side. Okay? I might even go 7 and 8 in the middle, and then wait till your last 2 swings to drive all that far wood. Because you're only going to have an inch or 2 over there, and your axe is going to penetrate that really, really quickly. So, how to chop an 8x8 standing block from the old East Coast Lumberjack. And basically, on the underhand, you're going to be doing the same thing, okay? So just so you underhanders know, if we roll this block on its side, it's a squared block, we're going to do the same cotton picking thing. So if you watch your underhand cutters on the squared wood, you'll see that they're not hitting on the flat. They're not hitting on the flat part of the block out front. They're always standing block cutters because of the way they're standing. They're hitting on that corner, and that chip is coming out after 2 swings. Okay? Don't take 2 swings on the same side in 8x8. Never. Never. It's 1 and 1 to remove the chip. And then you start. You don't reach the whole way down on that rest of that flat. Your next swing should be the same thing, where that crease is. Between your chopped and unchopped wood, the belly of your axe, the middle of it, wants to hit right on that seam on your 3rd and 4th hit. Okay, so on underhand, it's the same thing. 1 on your power side, 1 on your chip side. Chip comes out. Then your 3rd swing goes on that seam between the cut and uncut wood, 3, 4. You're right back to the other side. Then that chip's going to come out. Then you come back up, 5, 6, and you're going to see, holy cow, I'm almost to the center. Yes, you should be. And then you reach down 7 and 8, and away you go, okay? So, East Coast Lumberjack on this gorgeous October night. What is it, October 19th? What a beautiful, beautiful day. Glad to spend it with fellow choppers. So, we're out back on the back 40. There's deer right through here. I saw them when I come out. But this is how to chop squared wood. Okay, 101 squared wood. Back when I first started, actually at UMB in 1985, we chopped round spruce. Now what I should do, actually my next video, I'll show you how to open a round block. Okay, and where to put your swings on a round block. Axe placement means everything. Okay, and you guys today realized, okay, you chop with a lot of speed, bang, 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 okay, nothing happening. Technique matters. Axe placement matters. Okay, so from the old East Coast Lumberjack, try that little trick. Get a piece of 8x8, chop one side the way you would, chop the other side how I've told you, and check out the difference. Okay, till next week, join us again here on the East Coast Lumberjack channel. Take care.